What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about jealousy, then achieving goals, being satisfied, and things like that. I think when it comes to jealousy, I feel like this has been on my mind for the last year. I see this a lot everywhere about jealousies, and it's like a lot of people are very jealous of, even if you're not even that successful yet. A lot of people get jealous of you if you're doing better than them, and it makes them feel insecure. And a lot of people just don't want to be better, so because they don't want to be better, they don't want you to be better than them, so they're jealous of you, they hate on you or whatever. This could come from anybody in your closest circle to a random stranger on the internet. To be honest, anybody could be jealous or hate you for what you have. But as I've always said, everybody has different circumstances and different things that affect them and how they can develop. But this is something I want to touch on. The thing about jealous people, who effectively, all of these jealous people, they're not doing anything with their lives. So what they're doing is they're hating on other people, but they're not actually doing anything. They're just jealous because they're too lazy to do anything about it. At the end of the day, being jealous is a choice. Sometimes jealous can be triggered by an emotion because it's a very primal thing, like you want something somebody else has, whatever. Everybody feels that to an extent. So I can understand the feeling of jealousy, but it's a choice to feel it, in a sense, to accept it, to, in a sense, take it in, jealousy. But the thing is, I don't feel jealousy nowadays towards more successful people than me. I usually look up to those people more like, what could I do better, and learn from them, rather than, oh, I'm so jealous he has this, that, and that. Because I know these people have different circumstances and different events that led to a certain thing that happened to them. Some people, of course, get lucky, and I don't really look up to just people who got lucky. I don't think that's very relatable. I don't think it's very inspiring, or you can't learn anything because it's just luck, and they got lucky. They were born that way. They got one really lucky thing happening to them, and now they're suddenly a billionaire or a millionaire. It's just pure luck. But if you actually did something like a great work of art, or you made a great business and that went off eventually, that's more inspiring and a better story than just you got lucky with something. Luck plays a part, but it's usually a lot of preparation meets opportunity. You develop certain skills and then preparation met opportunity. So it's not always pure luck. Luck is involved always, but it's a mixture of skill, luck, and right moment, etc. And then everything just kind of goes up, basically. But the thing about jealousy is kind of just pointless, because you're being jealous of somebody else having something, when in reality you could make the choice to do something about your life. You could make the choice to work harder. You could make the choice to invest. You could make a choice to do something. And a lot of people don't make the choice to do anything, so they end up in the situation where they are, where effectively they're in a situation where basically they don't have what they want, but they're not also willing to work for it. I see a lot of comments even under some videos or whatever. People are just like, I'm too lazy to do these things. And I was like, yeah, that's most people, honestly. It's just I'm too lazy to do this, so I'm gonna do this easy thing instead that doesn't require effort. I'm not gonna bother trying because it's too hard. They might want a lot of these things, but they don't want to actually do the work. And I can't sympathize with that, and I can't really understand it either. When you're just jealous and lazy, you're basically making the choice to be jealous and lazy, and you're basically making the choice to be a loser. Effectively, I could have made the choice years ago to be a loser and not try, not go to the gym, not go do anything, not try study, not work. I could just be a lazy bum if I really wanted to. I could still make that choice. I could go back to my old self if I really wanted to, but every bone in my body doesn't want that, so I'm making the choice to. I think a lot of people deep down, they know what they want, but they're not willing to go after it because it's hard. And I know it's hard because I've done a lot of these things and I've made a lot of hard decisions. And a lot of people just want to be lazy and kind of do whatever, so they end up where they are. So I feel like jealousy is just kind of funny to me, and being jealous of even like people in your closest circle, or being jealous of people like random strangers, is kind of weird, because it's like, if you're not get the choice to actually try doing something yourself and be successful, then making the choice to be jealous and then seething in that, dwelling in that jealousy and kind of like choosing to be just like lazy, that's also a choice. So it's just kind of funny to me. And when these people also see you doing something, even if you're not successful yet, even if these people do see you doing something, they feel insecure because they're not doing something, and they know they should be in their head, but they're too lazy to do it. So they kind of just like, get stuck, and then they rather choose the easy path. The easy path, of course, is to be jealous and to just hate on people and not do anything and be lazy. That's the easy path, because our brain is wired to choose the easiest road, and that's the easiest road. Same thing with like quick gratification and dopamine. If you want something, then our brain always does it the easiest way. That's how our brain's wired, to choose the easiest path to success, to choose the easiest road. But you kind of have to wire your brain to think in a different way, and you have to basically do things the hard way for a long time, start rewiring your brain, and then you start enjoying the hard things, and you realize the way you need to go about things to get it done properly, the hard way. You realize that what is the path to take, what is the actual path to victory, rather than just your brain automatically going to the easy path is there, of course, always, but you kind of like, when you start rewiring yourself, you end up realizing how to get to the hard path and how to navigate that better and how to stay disciplined. And that's really what the key is about in this video, is make the choice to not be that guy or girl. And that's really all I had in this video. Make the choice to be better. Thank you for watching.